The Apache people are a diverse group of Native American tribes with a rich history and culture. They are indigenous to the southwestern United States, including parts of Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma, as well as northern Mexico. The Apache are not a single tribe but rather a collection of culturally related groups, each with its own unique traditions and dialects. Some of the major Apache tribes include the Chiricahua, Jicarilla, Lipan, Mescalero, Membrano, Plains, and Western Apache. Their language, part of the Southern Athabascan language family, reflects this northern origin, and is closely related to Navajo. Upon arriving in the Southwest, they encountered various other indigenous groups, including the Pueblo peoples, with whom they initially engaged in trade. The arrival of Spanish colonists in the 16th century disrupted this balance, leading to conflict and competition for resources. Despite facing numerous challenges, the Apache have preserved their cultural identity and continue to assert their sovereignty in the modern world. From their early history as skilled hunters and gatherers, to their resistance against colonization and their efforts to revitalize their cultures today, the Apache people offer a powerful testament to the enduring spirit of indigenous peoples. The Apache people's history is a tapestry woven with threads of resilience, adaptation, and conflict. Initially, they lived as nomadic hunters and gatherers, relying on their deep knowledge of the land. The arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century brought significant changes to the Apache way of life. The Apache, fiercely independent, resisted Spanish attempts at encroachment, leading to centuries of conflict. The Apache Wars stand as a testament to their determination to defend their land and way of life. Leaders like Geronimo became symbols of Apache resistance. Despite adversities, the Apache spirit remains unbroken. Apache culture, rich in tradition and deeply connected to the natural world, reflects the tribe's history of adaptation and resilience. Family and kinship form the bedrock of Apache society. Traditionally, they lived in extended family units with strong ties of loyalty and mutual support. Apache homes, known as wickiups, were ingeniously designed to withstand the harsh desert climate. These dome-shaped structures, made from natural materials like branches, brush, and grass, provided shelter from the elements while allowing for mobility. Food played a central role in Apache culture, with hunting, gathering, and agriculture all contributing to their sustenance. Men, skilled hunters, pursued game like deer, elk, and rabbits, while women gathered berries, nuts, and roots. Apache clothing, both practical and aesthetically pleasing, reflected their environment and lifestyle. These garments, often decorated with symbols and designs that held cultural significance, served as expressions of Apache identity. The Apache Wars, a series of bloody conflicts in the 19th century Southwest, highlight the clash between indigenous cultures and westward expansion. The discovery of gold in 1848 brought settlers into Apache lands, igniting conflict. Apache warriors, skilled in guerrilla warfare, launched raids and vanished into the wilderness. Leaders like Cochise, Victorio, and Geronimo became symbols of resistance. The U.S. Army struggled against the Apache's elusive tactics. The conflicts were marked by brutality and atrocities on both sides. Despite fierce resistance, the Apache faced insurmountable odds. The forced removal of the Apache people to reservations stands as a dark chapter in American history, a testament to the devastating consequences of westward expansion and assimilationist policies. The U.S. government, determined to quell Apache resistance and open up the Southwest to settlement, implemented a policy of concentrating Apache tribes onto reservations. The reservations, often located in desolate and unfamiliar lands far from traditional Apache territories, were intended to confine and control the Apache people, stripping them of their autonomy and traditional ways of life. The forced transition from a nomadic existence to a sedentary life on reservations proved traumatic for many Apache, disrupting their cultural practices, severing their connection to the land, and leading to widespread poverty and despair. Traditional languages and religious practices were suppressed, and children were often sent to boarding schools where they were punished for speaking their native tongues and forced to abandon their cultural heritage. Despite the hardships and injustices they faced, the Apache people demonstrated remarkable resilience. The forced removal, while a tragedy, also ignited a spirit of resistance and a determination to preserve their cultural identity for future generations. Today, the Apache people stand as a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of indigenous cultures in the face of adversity. Despite the hardships of forced removal, assimilation policies and cultural suppression, the Apache have emerged from the shadows of history with a renewed sense of purpose and a determination to reclaim their heritage. Across the Southwest, Apache tribes are experiencing a cultural revival, embracing their traditions, languages, and histories with a fervor unseen in generations. Apache elders, repositories of ancestral knowledge and wisdom, are playing a vital role in this resurgence, passing down their stories, songs, and ceremonies to younger generations. Language revitalization programs are flourishing, breathing new life into endangered Apache languages and ensuring their survival for future generations. The Apache people are also actively engaged in economic development and self-determination, establishing businesses, managing their natural resources, and advocating for their sovereign rights. From casinos and resorts to agricultural enterprises and cultural tourism initiatives, Apache tribes are charting a new course for themselves, one based on self-reliance and a determination to control their own destinies. The story of the Apache people is a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. From their early history as skilled hunters and gatherers to their valiant resistance against colonization and their ongoing efforts to revitalize their cultures today, the Apache people offer a powerful example of cultural survival and adaptation. Their journey has been marked by both triumph and tragedy, a complex tapestry woven with threads of resilience, adaptation, and an unwavering commitment to their cultural identity. The Apache Wars stand as a stark reminder of the human cost of expansion and the importance of understanding and respecting different cultures. As we reflect on the history and legacy of the Apache people, let us remember the lessons they teach us about resilience, adaptability, and the importance of preserving cultural diversity. May their story inspire us to learn from the past, celebrate cultural diversity, and work towards a future where all people can live with dignity and respect.